What's up, guys? My name is Corey, and you're watching Sinister Reviews. What's up, guys? It's me again, coming back at you with The Flash, episode 3. Anyways, this episode was really predictable. And why do I say predictable? Because they're getting into the routine of, oh god, so many good shows have ended up losing, their showtime or their channel time or whatever because fans hate Monster of the Week shows. In all honesty, so do I. It just becomes so predictable over time, and yeah, it's cool, the whole new monster every week, new powers or whatnot, but, just find a main character, find a main villain, and have a prolonged, outgoing, something that the audience can get, involved in. And so, the Flash really needs to go ahead and get involved into the whole Lightning Man, whoever killed his mother, because this whole Monster of the Week thing is just not working for me. I know it's only episode 3, but they've had 3 individual villains so far. So this week, they had Mist Man, whatever you want to call him. He could basically turn into like this neuron toxic gas. It didn't just come out of his body, but he literally formed himself into this gas. But anyways, so the cool part about this episode, though, I would say is, because of the whole discussion with, the blast and who it affected and everything and why it affected, they go into a flashback of Star and whenever they were doing the particle accelerator and whenever it exploded. And it gave a little more depth into, I can't remember her name to save my life, but the girl that's part of Star, the scientist, her boyfriend, who happened to be an engineer who designed and built, or I don't know if he designed, but he helped build the particle accelerator, and he ends up dying. So you kind of get this whole flashback emotional, connection between the characters and what they went through and everything. And what kind of confused me before, but I've come to realize through this episode, is that there was a prolonged time between the time that Barry got struck by lightning and the time that he was revived by Star. I think it was something like 6 or 9 months or something ridiculous like that. So the whole time in between, you get this sense that the main doctor or whatever, Star, has this kind of sinister plan going on in the background. But anyways, not to get into too much depth about that. So yeah, they just kind of gave this whole kind of flashback thing. It was pretty cool, and it showed, pretty much the whole entire thing between the engineer going into pretty much the particle accelerator and what's-his-face, the young guy, having to close the door because, that's what he had to do in order to keep everyone else safe. So why? Oh yeah, they closed the doors that way it would go up, not out. So anyway, so to talk a little bit more about the villain, he actually almost kills the Flash. Well, not really kills him, but he really infects him really bad, and they have to end up injecting this huge needle into his chest. That's a freaking epic scene. But it also gets Joe. He ends up saving his life at the last second. But anyways, they obviously get him, but this time they don't kill him. It's pretty cool. They end up transforming the particle accelerator place behind the big bolt door into this max security prison for pretty much mutants or people with powers. So they lock him up in there. I guess he's the first person. So anyways, it gives another little scene about Joe and Barry. They're coming to the conclusion, and that Joe is finally starting to realize more and more, okay, yeah, Barry's father did not kill his mother. So finally, this time, ever since, his mother was murdered, Joe hasn't talked to his father, because he thought he was a murderer. But he goes to the jail or the prison and ends up talking to him and, basically telling him, I know it wasn't you, and we're going to do everything we can do to fix this. So hopefully going into next episode, they start diving more into the main villain, into the main story, because, I mean, yeah, I guess they can bring in a new villain, a new side villain every once in a while, but this thing every week is just not going to work for me. But, like I said, they gave a little bit more glimpse into what's going to be happening as far as, the main villain and Joe getting more involved anyways. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys didn't watch it, make sure you go to the CW. They got every episode there, all 3 of them for free, so you guys can watch it. Anyways, this has been Corey from Sinister Reviews. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.